Meanwhile, the Zionist immigrants into Palestine committed organized, systematic, brutal mass violence against the Palestinians. And you people who think it's wrong for foreigners to come into your country, even in comparatively small numbers, you absolutely flooded Palestine with immigrants, with violent, hostile, aggressive immigrants, decade after decade after decade for 140 years. So you tell me, what do you think that English people would do? Look at how they act now. If you want to know the immigration issue that the Palestinians were subjected to, well, you'd have to take your immigration issue and double it, then double it again, then double it again, and yes, double it even one more time after that, and then imagine that you have 55 million immigrants in the UK who are armed, who are hostile, and who deny that you even exist or have a right to exist. And you tell me, what do you think that the English would do in that situation? Oh, and then let's say, after you've driven them out, after they've driven you out of London, in fact, they've driven you out of England, and you're just eking out an existence in Wales in refugee camps somewhere, and then the immigrants who came to your country, they decide to start a straight-up genocide, and they kill over 1 million of you in 9 months. Well, that's the equivalent of what's happening now. You know, you lose your minds over a comparatively minor number of immigrants coming into your country. Immigrants that you need anyway, if you want your economy to function at all. But you feel overwhelmed by these immigrants coming into your country, even though they do everything they can to try to get along with you. They do everything they can to try to assimilate with your ways. They learn your language and they contribute to your society and so on. But meanwhile, you fund, you defend, you sponsor, you arm, you train the most violent, vicious, hostile, aggressive immigrants in the world to terrorize Palestine. You're supporting a genocide by immigrants against the Palestinians, while at the same time you're rioting in your own country because you feel that your immigrants over there might get a job instead of you. Honestly, wallahi, you exist in a state of zero moral gravity.